killer baby mother and killed her. Sheesh. Well, rest in peace. Everybody that got diluted.
Street niggas, yeah, I keep them here with me. They was tripping, all things they feeling me. Niggas scared they me up in the street. Come get a feature, get it while the ticket. Jump on their ass, yeah, I know what them niggas do.
Got the drop on him. I know what them niggas be.
For his pack and he can't get it back, so he better not come back to the village. I was in the trap trying to give me some rest, but I kept getting past, could flip it. Gone, let me get that and get that and get that. Everything get snatched, I be tripping.
Somebody said something yesterday, I can't even recite. Cause yesterday is what it is, that ain't part of my life. My straighten up your life if you ain't living right. Just ask yourself one question, what if you die tonight? Tomorrow ain't promised that all, that's just a part of life. If we just living to die, that don't even sound right.
Motive in the murder of a Seabrook mother in front of her children.
As police continue the search for the suspect, we're learning they believe he killed the victim to avenge his brother's murder.
We say revenge don't have a date on it. This is a prime example of that. All on social media. A Texas man who won it, who's been on the run for almost 2 weeks. Case is currently going viral. This self-proclaimed rapper is accused of putting up a plot to avenge his half-brother's death by murdering the mother of the killer's child. But the thing is this man did it by having a relationship with this woman. So I really wanted to find out, to bring to you guys' attention. Why? Who was his brother? How did he lose his life? I found the answer to both. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. It was October 4th, 2024, when the Seabrook Police Department responded at around 11:30 a.m. to a shooting at the T-Wood apartment complex at 2401 Residorf Road. When officers arrived, they found a woman later identified as Mary Jane Collins, 24, unresponsive. She died. It turned out she was actually stabbed. The Harris County Medical Examiner's Office determined that her death was ruled a homicide. 2 young children were inside the home at the time of the murder. So Mary Jane Collins, who as we mentioned, 24 years old, lost the father of her child at just 20, 4 years ago, to the sister after this man got into an altercation in the middle of the street and was shot. But the real question is, was he shot in self-defense? It was a young man named DeJuan Triplett, just 31 years old. Now DeJuan lost his life July 31st, 2020, after getting into an altercation with a female.
Somebody said something yesterday, I can't even recite. Cause yesterday is what it is, that ain't part of my life. My straighten up your life if you ain't living right.
As mentioned, this incident happened July 31st, 2020, at around 2 p.m. on the 1100 block of 3rd Avenue North. It was a Friday, and as mentioned, DeJuan was shot while arguing with a woman in the street. According to the affidavit of the self-proclaimed rapper who we'll later discuss, 2 men approached DeJuan during the argument, drew guns out of their waistband, and shot DeJuan. According to the affidavit, DeJuan managed to drive away after being shot, but crashed his car after only about a block away, according to the police. He was found wounded inside the car and was DOA upon arrival. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Now the person who was held responsible, as we mentioned, is another self-proclaimed rapper who go by the name of Michael King, 21 years old at the time, now 24 going on 25, of Texas City.
Niggas scared they me up in the street. Come get a feature, get it while the ticket. Jump on their ass, yeah, I know what them niggas.
He had surrendered to police. According to the Texas City Police Department, he was charged with murder, but he did claim self-defense. He only got 12 years. And that's when the story get real interesting, and revenge started to take place by DeJuan half-brother. Dwayne Hurst, the man that's currently on the run, he decided to get into a romantic relationship with Mary Jane, who, as we mentioned, happens to be the baby mother of Michael King, who's now currently incarcerated.
Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, that's some get back right there. That's different kind of get back right there.
Serving 12 years for the demise of DeJuan Triplett. But as we continue, let's get something understood. DeJuan lost his life putting his hands on a female. 2 men had jumped in and shot him in return. And so they only got 12 years and not 25 to life.
Damn.
I mean, we are talking about Texas. But in Dwayne Hurst's eyes, he didn't care. Now, according to his criminal complaint, he been putting his hands on Mary Jane. And on October 4th, 2024, Mary Jane get a call from jail. Her baby father, Michael King. And guess who in attendance? Dwayland Hurst and Mary Jane, 2 kids, by Michael. But according to the recent details of the criminal complaint, this pissed Dwayland off, even putting his hands on Michael Kidd to piss him off. Now, according to the criminal complaint, somehow this wasn't a regular phone call. This was a video call from jail. So Michael saw it all with his own eyes. Now I know at this point, fam, y'all wondering, why did Mary Jane even talk to him? How does she not know that? I'm not quite sure, but I...
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Did find out when their relationship started. According to detectives, Hurst in June of 2024 sparked a relationship with Mary Jane, who is King's former girlfriend, as we mentioned, and the mother of their child. Now, police is alleging that Hurst was almost immediately abusive towards Collins, even once quoting that she showed up to her grandmother's house with a bite mark on her face and accused Hurst of being the perpetrator. She also showed pictures to her friends of the injuries she allegedly suffered at the hands of her boyfriend. The day of the murder, King apparently used a smuggled phone from prison, placed the FaceTimes to Collins. Hurst answered. He proceeds to taunt Kings and slap the child in the face, according to the affidavit. The child can be heard on the video crying, with Collins saying, "No, get away, baby. Get away from him," according to cops. The call had ended at around 10 a.m. It was the last time anyone saw Collins alive. May she rest in peace. And love and condolences to her family.
Shocking motive in the...
Damn, just imagine how that nigga felt in jail. If you would have never called, she probably would have never downloaded. That nigga probably triggered it. He called, that shit probably triggered that nigga. If you would have just left her ass alone, you heard she fucking with the app, man, fuck her. Leave her alone. You sending them FaceTimes and then jail threats, this nigga in the crib. Nigga, you better think. Niggas don't be thinking. Niggas be sending threats from jail like, nigga, you in jail. Shut up. Like, yeah, like, nah, free everybody in jail, but you can't be in jail trying to send threats to niggas. Like, nigga fucking your girl or something. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you when I get out. Nigga, now look, nigga killed her. Like, nah, rest in peace, but this shit is crazy.
Murder of a Seabrook mother in front of her children.
As police continue the search for the suspect, we're learning they believe he killed the victim to avenge his brother's murder.
ABC 13's Jessica Willey is here to break down the stunning revelation, all new at 10.
Seabrook police believe the murder of Mary Jane Collins on October 4th is linked to a man's murder 4 years ago, and that her accused killer, who is wanted tonight, got close to her ultimately in order to retaliate. Tonight, her family wants justice. They say she didn't deserve this. She was the mother of 2 children. What was supposed to be a fresh start at Unit 504 for Mary Jane Collins and her 2 sons ended tragically on October 4th.
Damn.
Accused murderer Dwayland Hurst is on the run as police lay out his alleged motive and brutality. According to court records, Hurst's brother was killed by Michael King in 2020. King had a son with Collins. When officers arrived at her apartment a week and a half ago, they found the boy and his brother peering out the window. Their mother's body lay nearby. She had been stabbed to death.
Damn.
Ring cameras captured Hurst leaving 30 minutes earlier. Court records state that Collins told friends about abuse and showed them injuries in the days before her murder, but that on October 4th, it escalated when King somehow made a video call to Collins from prison. Hurst was present and taunted King, court records state, before slapping King's young son, which was captured on the video. All of this to lead police to conclude that Hurst was, quote, motivated to revenge the death of his brother. Thus, he befriended, abused, and then murdered the victim, who was the mother of Michael King's children. Hurst tonight, a wanted man. Collins, 2 young sons. A relative tells ABC 13, now in the care of their grandmother. Jessica Willey, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
While this man is still on the run, not even a week later, another woman would go to Facebook on October 8th, 2024 and say the following. Caution signs. So I just got told again this morning, word on the street, me and Annalise next to get killed by Dwayland Hurst, because I'm Mike King, baby mother. and that's his sister. And that supposedly he say, if I can't get Mike King, I'm gonna get his family. This is the 5th person told me he told them that. I don't even have shit to do with the whole situation. The F? Now share that. Don't say I didn't say shit. Go find him. Fam, this is an unfortunate situation. As we wrap this video up, once again, rest in peace to every victim we talked about in this story. 11 condolences to you guys' family. This ain't nothing to play about. But if we being honest, we talking about a man who wanted revenge on a man who lost his life for putting his hands on a female. He should have stayed out of this. But I'm just a messenger. Y'all let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.